Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi. Welcome back to our challenge playthrough of Mario Party Superstars. In case you remember, this is a challenge playthrough where we have to try and beat every board 30 turns with Master Difficulty AI. Unfortunately, we've just lost the last attempt we did at this board, so we're going to try it again. Of course, with the same AIs that I've had before. Which will be first Peach, then Mario, and then Waluigi. These were the AI I had the last time, so I am picking them again. Alright, they're on Master, and today we're going to the most random board in the entire game, Peach's Birthday Cake. That 15 turn setup you just saw as recommended, that is a lie. This one's more better for 30 turns, because you can get better strategies done with pricing the strawberry pants and whatnot. Part of the reason why I lost it is more or less simply stated like this. I got the worst rolls possible, and it was honestly terrible. Alright, and as you saw there, the handles are lit. Well, since I haven't shown this, I have to do this again. Yeah. Alright. This is very exciting, Tasty. Oh, what up with those pairs of green-covered spaces? Once you pass the pudding, but watch out for Bowser in the red spaces. Closely, you might catch a glimpse of a Goomba near the pudding. The Goomba decides which tap you pick, so drop by and say hello. Alright. This one they've changed a lot. This used to be the most random board in the original Mario Party. Pretty much what would decide who wins it. It was actually pretty straightforwardly easy to win, though. Most of the time, once you had the right strategy for it. The problem is, this new version is even more difficult to win. In case you're wondering, I got literally the worst possible rolls while everyone else kept on going to Bowser, and Bowser's slightly beneficial for the reason of he actually allows you to go all the way around a bit quicker, which is kind of bad. And this one, usually people land on the event spaces right off the bat. At one point, nothing would happen, but now they changed it to where now, instead of just planting only a 30-coin star-stealing flower, you can get either a coin one for 5 coins, or a star stealer for 3. Beyond that is all random. I'm gonna take a big risk and actually plant a flower early. I usually don't do this, but if it stays and I get to it later, I can upgrade it at some point to a large. They allow you to do that. So I'm going to take this spot just to ensure nobody else gets it. Which is good because none of them have gone near it yet, which means they could run into it right off the bat. The strategy definitely changes with a lot of the new stuff. Alright, this one I do not like. Rapid Lizard Race is very bad. Only strat is just go through and hope that you stay into the middle. And my stick has problems, as you can see. It sometimes goes more than 2 over. This is why I don't like this one, because you pretty much have to be perfect in order to win this. In other words, practice is needed. I think the idea is to try and stay near the edges most of the time. Beyond that, the middle parts are the hardest to avoid because they're the hardest to react to. Funnily enough, I did better after failing one, but the moment I hit just one, I just lose, as you can see, because the AI just perfectly does it almost every time. This is why I don't like that game. But now my coin stealer plant can come into action, potentially. Went third the last time and we lost. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time, since we're third this time as well. We need some minigame wins. Because if we lose out on a star again, that'd be bad. Ideally, they actually miss out on a star instead, but with all the coins that you can get in this game, it's very rare that they don't at least get a lot of coins here. Alright, I've landed on it. I just knew that would happen. And now I have nothing. It can't take more than what I have, so I just lose 5. Thankfully, I do also have the Happening Star Read, and also Waluigi's giving me some coins right back. 5 again? Okay, well that just evened it out there. Alright, we need at least one, maybe two minigame wins to even it out. Which means, funnily enough, we actually want the coin game, which we got, thankfully. This is the easiest one to get a lot of coins in. We definitely need this, because last time we did not get enough coins at all. Alright. Gotta focus. Go! Oh my gosh, Mario, stop it! Alright, okay, we still won that, but we didn't get as much coins as we could have. Alright, that's more than what we needed there. That'll allow us to actually, not only get a good, decent coin lead against them in the minigame star early on, but also prevent us from losing the star the first point. The last time, I literally did not have enough coins to purchase a star, and that pretty much cost me the entire game because I fell behind in the entire loop. Not only that, but they trolled the crap out of me, sort of. Literally, only they went to Bowser and I didn't, and I quickly found out that going to Bowser is actually not that terrible if you win minigames, because you can get more stars that way. Problem is, you don't get a chance to plant large strawberries then, so it's kind of, do you want this or do you not? It's really up to you. Alright. Okay. Glad I avoided all those. I used to not like planting stuff, but since I did it on the first turn, I think I may as well plant one. See if it paid off, and it immediately did pay off. Alright. And randomly, it's possible for the coin-stealing flowers only to sometimes steal another coin afterwards. Whereas the star-stealing plants, they only work once, and then they're gone for good. Alright. Classic goal. This crazy game from Mario Party 4. This one, the one almost never wins. However, they have balanced it out a bit more in this game, so it is potentially losable on Master. But assuming they don't play terrible and we suit at the same time as them, it's really hard for the one to get all of them. Because as you saw there, yeah, we kind of just destroyed them. Alright. Now, the unfortunate side effect of this is now everybody can get a star, but at least that's better than me not having one. Honestly, I did kind of want that, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten a star. Ideally, though, I'd probably just win the first 2 minigames. By the way, I'm excited to announce that for the first time ever, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this, but I may have a secondary channel, or a secondary playthrough for this. Because as you know, there's an online to this game, but now you can actually play the boards in addition to that. Unlike the other ones, I actually kind of want to test that out, so I'll be live streaming that on my, I think I'll just do it on my Twitch channel. That's where I usually do. So I'm going to stream that on my Twitch channel, and then maybe post some videos on YouTube for later. Because I do really like playing with other people, and since you can play online in this game, I want to try it at least a couple of times. It might just be more than that, too. Like, since I stream for 3 hours, I could have enough to easily do maybe 1-2 board playthroughs mainly. It depends on how many turns they want to do. But yeah, this is something I definitely want to play with friends. It's, yeah. While this is not the first Mario Party game to be online, it is technically the first one to be online and also have the ability to play boards, because originally it was just minigames. Okay, this is a classic from original Mario Party. Just raise the flags. Now, as you can see, they definitely changed this a lot. In addition to having extra fakes, they now have a new fake where he'll straight up put out one and then immediately put it down. In addition to pulling up 2 flags at the same time. I mean, you have to be really careful with this one. But you also have to be kind of careful because if you go too slow, then you automatically lose. This actually didn't last as long as I expected. We could probably win this. This is actually the first time this appeared in our whole playthrough. Because even in my, like, off-screen attempts, I had not played that minigame once before. I've practiced it, but I haven't won it before. Alright. Alright. In case you're wondering who won this board last time, I didn't check because, well, I was losing by a massive lead and I didn't want to take it. What's even more annoying is I had a chance to win. I had multiple star-stealing flowers, and yet I still lost. Because, well, nobody wanted to land on them. Like meanies they are. You hear that? The CPUs are very meanies, confirmed. Now, as you didn't already notice, they really changed this board a lot. It used to be where you had to pass this Goomba right here. You used to have to pass him at the beginning and then go to Toad at a random chance. Which made it terrible because if you didn't go to him, you could get looped infinitely into just going into Bowser repeatedly. They changed that, so now it goes there, and they also made it sort of beneficial in such a way. Now you can potentially go around a shorter way. And that shorter way also guaranteedly leads you back to a star, so you can actually get stars faster going through Bowser. The problem is, it's still random. Alright. Ooh, this one. This is the one I got the last time. Alright. Even with Unmaster, they don't seem to be able to catch me there. This was a good lucky minigame to win, by the way, because I just denied them of all these coins, which is good. Also, I kind of needed them anyway. So the most important thing on this board is to try and keep at least enough coins to purchase a star, but also simultaneously spend them as you get a lot to purchase these flowers, which is part of why I'm doing this on 30 turns, because it's a much more epic game, because then you actually have to use a little bit of strategy, like, do I plant flowers now or later? Particularly, you do not want to plant star-stealing flowers until everybody has stars on the board. Because then that allows you to do other stuff. Of course, you don't have to worry about that as much, at least that particular moment, since you go to Toad first. I guess that makes a lot of sense. What am I saying? It's actually Toadette in this game. I keep forgetting Toadette is the main character in this. Alright. Whose is this? Peaches. Mine. I don't need to actually use this yet. I want to save this ideally to either skip Bowser potentially later on in the game, or to avoid a one. So I will hang on to this for a little bit. No item bag. I will get a double dice. That one I will use right off the bat. Because why not? I definitely need some bigger rolls on this. Because the last time I played this, not a single really good roll at all. In fact, I had a triple dice that came up as, what, 8? It's just terrible. It's not the worst possible roll. What I'd really like is for a high double or triple rather. Because that would give you a lot of coins. I don't think we've seen anybody roll triples with the triple dice yet. It's also become a lot rarer in this game than in other games. But yeah. Anyway, this board went a lot quicker, by the way, compared to others. Also, now it's getting later. I'm just gonna skip all the oils to make these quicker. Dang it. I think we've already lost this. Oh, darn it. Peach is going the same way as me. For some reason, they took forever somehow to do that one. This one pretty much relies on your strategy to circle Toad as fast as possible. There are, as you saw there, it is possible to circle out with just a tiny circle and get it. The problem is, with the AI, it's kind of difficult to win. With a partner, that actually could be easier if they know what they're doing, because you could just all go specific ways, and that would allow you to easily get it circled quicker. Okay, she skips her own, and looks like she landed on mine almost. Okay, never mind. She did not. It's too bad. In case you're wondering if there's anything I could have done differently to avoid it, literally nothing. This board is so random that because you don't have the option to choose where you're going, this is like the pure RNG board. More or less, you either want big rolls or just get a bunch of star-stealing piranha plants, flowers, or whatever. I should just call them star-stealing piranha plants because they are piranhas after all. This is actually good so far. Because I got another item, which means I could actually get around the board pretty quickly. Last time I got terrible rolls and didn't even make it around the board. That being said, I could have gotten the Slowpoke Star. The problem is, I restarted simply because someone had a 4-star lead over me, and everybody knows, if you have a 4-star lead over somebody, then, yeah. Ooh, this one's actually bad for Waluigi to go to Bowser, because he does not have a lot of coins. So if we actually force him to not win this minigame or not get a coin game, which I doubt this will happen with this one, I'm gonna actually practice this for a little bit, just to make sure I remember what to do. So I have to wait until the last possible minute to get this. Alright. If I miss one, I basically lose. missed one. We lose. Another one missed. In some older versions, you could miss one and still lose. Obviously, with AI, you could also potentially win. Beyond that, though, with Master, it more than likely will actually end up as a tie. Unless one side gets more luckier. So, assuming we all actually get them properly and don't miss them, then... then it would actually come more or less down to random luck, because, as you saw there, it could be as many as 3 cherries or as 1. You want as many free cherries as possible, because ideally that gives you a better shot at winning, but I think in this one, you all get the same amount, so it's literally just up to who throws stuff. I guess that's part of the problem, is it? Nice. Mario not getting screwed. I actually kind of want them to not get screwed at some point once I get all the star-stealing flowers, because then they'll go the main way and could potentially land on my star-stealing flowers. They were skipping that a lot at first. No lucky spaces here and nothing but badness. I'm going to use my mushroom right now. Nice, okay. Just save a little bit of stress and get right to the star right off the bat. Save some time. Well, and just, I guess, spaces going around the board. And funnily enough, actually puts me in the lead for once. First time I've... lead. Part of the problem was, ever since I did not get good rolls, plus also not getting... that star at the beginning I mentioned. I did not get a star at the beginning of this. Alright. Here we go. Oh, this one again. This is a hard one. From Mario Party 9, it says. That I tried to be as close as I could. Why do I always end up getting more? Sometimes I feel like I, Okay, at least they all didn't get it this time. They misclicked by 2. But they all still got the same amount. Sometimes I feel like I either hit it too much, or... maybe I am pressing extra. Maybe this is really sensitive controller. Is winnable, but you pretty much have to get it exactly on the dot or pick the same amount as them, otherwise you lose. I was doing less at the end. I guess the middle, when I mashed at one point, I think was too much. I might have to start talking out loud, but at the same time, I don't want to do that on that game. I think in Mario Party 9 itself, it probably wasn't as difficult. Especially since in that game, you would only really play it against weak AI, but... this game against Master, not so much. Battle's back again. The battles become really rare now that they basically vanish after they're done. It's a good thing it was 5, because this is my least favorite game so far. I think my only real hope is to just mash to the side and hope that I can get some fast turns, in other words. Going up really fast. I've never gotten to the stars once. Someday I will get to the stars. Just this one time. Really, I have to be perfect in order to win that. It is winnable. The problem is it's really hard to get a good pattern down for this. One of the most difficult skill in games, in my opinion, to win. Alright. Shortcut! Don't mind this. Gets me closer to star. Did you see what Yoshi has did? Yoshi's like, basically, screw the others. Why not slide on my back when I could just slide on my belly instead? Suddenly, Yoshi becomes a penguin for like that split second. That's literally what he is. He literally slid down as if he was a penguin. If I actually win this and this stays in the video, that is probably the cutest moment in Yoshi's history I've ever seen. Oh, this is the bad one. This is the one where you have to decrease your count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is a trolly one because each time you see one of them blow up, you have to decrease it by 1 by default. It's easy to see in this. The problem is, it could be kind of tricky. Oh. Okay. Wow, they're all over the place. Funnily enough, I didn't win that. By 1. So I missed one of them. Exactly 1. I got the second, I guess, if that's any constellation now. It's technically gives me just barely enough to get another star. The problem is, I need more coins now. Keeping a good coin irons can be really difficult in this sport, simply due to the fact that it could be random. If I need to, I might have to use my my thing a bit early, because I can force myself to get lucky space if I need to, and hope that that gives me coins. If not, then I could just force the next one and try and get coins again. It'd be silly because if the way I'm doing it, I probably would end up having to force a 1, which is usually not what you want to do in this game, but it might be what I have to do to win. Oh yeah, I always forget about Koopa too, so Koopa's also gonna give me coins. Anyway. Alright. Voided Peaches plant. Don't believe I've landed on my own. Of course I say that and I actually did. So now I can upgrade it if I want. I am not going to. I need the coins. We have to wait for more coins to come into play. Later on in the game, you want to do that as much as you can. Okay. Because of the way the coins come down, assuming everyone gets the same amount of stars and plays good, it'll more than likely come down to either who rolls bigger or bonus stars at the end. That's what makes it random. That being said, some of them can be controlled. Wait. Then go. Yay! We actually won that because we didn't fail this time. See, it's not that hard to win. The problem is when you get if you get hit by the womp or don't go fast enough, you just lose. That was a lucky game as well. That's good. So we denied them some extra coins, and now we could potentially plant a star-stealing flower later. Now, for me, I probably will still need more because I'm gonna have to play this again when it comes up. All right. What's Peach gonna get? Bowser? Did she get Bowser before? This might be her second time getting it in a row. No, wait, that was Waluigi. I remember now. Okay, so this is, I believe, is her first time coming here. She got some coins, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough. If she goes too high, she'll actually not get the star. But in order for that to happen, she has to not win the next minigame. Or she's guaranteed to get the star by default. Double now that Mario's landed on his base, because this will give her enough coins on its own. Never mind. Okay, now I could plant a star-stealing flower right there, but I'm not gonna bother with that. I want to keep my stuff, so I'm gonna roll the dice spot normally. If they haven't done anything by the late part of the game, I could just use some of those custom dice box later to forcefully put down some star stealers. Alright. We'll take a alright. Good for you, Waluigi. You didn't get Bowser this time. With a laugh as well. I didn't see. I think he did get a star there. He may have not. I did not check. Oh, thank gosh it's not Castaways. Castaways is a terrible game. Also, this is our first time seeing arguably the best game in the series. Not Hexagon Heat this time. It's original version Mushroom Mix-Up. This is an amazingly skilled game. Part of the problem is, though, if you get stomped, it can be really hard. Pretty much you want to stomp everyone and have them fall off. But you have to time it perfectly. Like, see there, when Waluigi does stuff? If he were to fall down. Oh! I don't know what Waluigi did for that. Okay, that was too late. Ah! Come on, Mario! You need to get stumped! Any day now! Any day now, Mario! Too late. That was a really intense battle for what that was. It is definitely winnable. I just couldn't stomp him. The idea is to stop them so that because the stomp lasts a really long time, and if you ground pound them and they can't catch up, then they just fall off.
Here we go.
As you can see there, I'm not terrible at that game. I usually get second, though it is pretty difficult to win. And no, that's not a cheap game. I'd say it's the best game for the reason, because it is all skill. You can win that if you get good at it. The problem is, of course, since that is technically my first time playing the playthrough, I haven't actually played it once. Ooh, this could be bad if it's a lot of coins. Ideally, I just win this. Oh, there it is! The big one. Waluigi could catch up in particular. Let's make sure Waluigi doesn't win this. That'd be bad if he did. Oh, we get to play it on this. Alright. Oh no, not this one. Whenever it's on a hill, that's the worst possible luck. It's also random whether or not it even starts on a hill to begin with. This is where it could get really trolly. Well, I'm gonna watch what he does first. Oh, he hit it! Straight up. Oh! Okay. So he went around just a little far away to that, and I saw around 5 power. That is too much power, Peach. Just you wait. Oh, wow, actually. She missed. Okay, never mind. I'm watching these guys because I want to try and see if I could do other stuff. Okay, that was actually a lot of power. I think you need a lot. Okay, so that was around 8 bars. I'm gonna do what Waluigi had, which is like here. And I'm gonna do this much. And see if this works. Whoa! And then it just does that for some reason. I tried doing the same thing and it kind of changed that time. Of course, the one person we didn't want to win wins. Of course. Now he can buy stars again. Not to mention that was the worst pin that it could have given us. Anyone on a hill is very trolly. I did lesser than him, by the way. I did lesser than him, and I still went too far. So maybe it was actually 4 bars. I couldn't tell what Waluigi did, because he kind of trolls us at the end. Okay, I don't need to use this yet again. I was initially worried about I would lose out on onions, but I can safely keep this for a bit. Alright. I'm still in the lead in terms of position, because Mario's just now getting to the star. Alright. Oh, this one I like. If only it gave us this one the last time. When it gives you a short path, it is somewhat random what it actually shows. The middle path, though, is usually more or less similar. Wow, Waluigi nearly beat me there. Despite falling off once, he kept it close. I think he got the short path twice, from what I'm guessing. In case you're wondering, my strat, just go left and hope that you do not get the long path twice. Because, unfortunately, as skilled as this looks, it is slightly random. If the eye gets the short path twice and you get the long path once, there's usually no way you can catch up unless they fall multiple times and you don't fall at all. So see, since Peach got to go the short path, she gets this. That's to go around a little bit quicker. Because it's what, like 5 or 10 spaces versus like 20 the other way. So funnily enough, as you get more coins, it's actually more and more beneficial to go to Bowser because then you get a shortcut. I like how they changed that. Because it used to be bad. It used to be to a point where you'd never, ever wanted to go to Bowser. Because each time you do, you straight up lose out on a star. And he takes 20 coins, in addition to then losing 10 coins again immediately. To play the roulette thing, or strawberry lottery, or whatever. Seed lottery. Again. That's part of what makes it annoying, but in this one, it's slightly more balanced, in fact, beneficial to somewhat beneficial to get. With that in mind, I might honestly, want to go there at least once. I want to go there a lot, I just want to go there at least once, so I could say that I could get a shortcut. It also technically gets you items quicker. Alright, Waluigi, I'm about to take Saya coins. Unfortunately, it was only 5. It is, as you can see, it is random how many coins actually get taken. Could be anywhere from 5 to 10. So far, we're not getting lucky. Random again. Didn't see if this was double. I think it wasn't this time. Going last is ideally what I want because potentially they could just all pull up right off the bat, and that would be amazing if that happened. Okay, good. One of them's gone off the bat. This is one you usually don't want to go first in, just because it's less risky. Okay. Even. In case anybody is confused, there's only one switch blows it up, the rest do nothing. Of course I get the one that blows up. The worst is when you get the 20% chance to get blown up on the first try. That's the worst. But as you see there, I kind of just bashed. That's literally my only strategy to this. There's no reason to do anything else, because if you pick a different one or go for a cover specifically, then you might lose faster. If you mash, there's... it often works better, at least for me. Alright. But yeah, it's completely random. Alright. Good, it was not double, and I did get some coins from that, since I wasn't the first one out, which is good.
Here we go.
Oh, this returns again. I'm not quite as annoyed. I'm actually considering whether or not I should actually use my block. I guess that's another reason for wanting to use it, because if you save that, then you can potentially skip the animation. Well, I guess more or less you'll cancel out a cursed dice block using that. I don't need that. In fact, I'm right next to lucky spaces, so I may as well take it so I can get more coins and potentially plant some star-stealing flowers later. Otherwise, I probably would not want that. Good. There's a decent chance I go to Bowser next, and I kind of want to see him because I want to get more stars quicker. But after that, I want to go down, ideally. So yeah, I'm going to take this simply because I'm very close to the lucky space. So yeah, they literally gave me more coins. Might even get an item for this. Oh, okay. So now we only have to pay 10 coins for a star. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. It means I can keep more coins for later. Dude, Waluigi's catching up. I may want to use the ice block or whatever just to force myself to at least reach the... Ooh, this one again. This is a cool one. This is skill-based. The problem is the AI Goomba and or Bowser Jr. could just troll you so hard. Because of that, it can go literally either way. Alright. It's not going for me. If they remove one of them, then that's actually bad for him. Oh! I'm not sure what I did there, but she missed me by the slightest bit. Ugh. Also, every time I've been on the free, I don't think I've lost a single time. AI is not the best on the one side, as you can clearly see. Because once it gets down to one person, it's pretty easy. Unless they get trapped, then it gets bad. Thankfully, the position for that was mostly perfect. Okay, she did not get that, which is good. I don't want her to get access to a star-stealing flower. Oh, it just showed this theme there. I think that's the thing that it does. Okay, he's not doing a big one, which is good. Oh my goodness, these roll walls are coming back. Not what I want right now. It was good for the time, now I don't want them. Oh, he just stopped one before it for some reason. Okay. Oh, it's double. I saw that. It's double. As teams. What's it gonna be? Of course. Okay, this one is not as bad of a coin game, so it'll be more or less even. Alright. Dang it. We won! Nice! We beat the other team in terms of coins. Fortunately, this is unskippable. For some reason, they really want you to see the sandstorm come through. By the way, in case anybody doesn't know what happens when you skip that cutscene, essentially, in the desert, there's just nothing, and then a sandstorm goes through, and then suddenly Oasis appears in the middle of nowhere for no reason whatsoever. Well, I guess it is a reason. And then you get coins from it, and then it vanishes. That's the idea of it. See? That, good enough for you boys, by the way? Okay, Mario is now caught up with us, so they're now even in terms of progression. Mostly due to my bad rolls I've been collecting, but that's good because we're at least keeping up with them. We need at least a good roll here, otherwise we can't actually make it to Bowser at the time I want to. I don't care though if I take the extra, that's still almost just as good. And only 10 coins for a star. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think I might have to use it to guarantee I make it to the lottery at the time that I want, which means I'll probably just do 10 and ignore the thing altogether. Because at this point, I kind of just want to go as far as I possibly can. Because again, Bowser is slightly beneficial because his path is shorter than the lawn path. Even with this lucky space, it is shorter by about 5 or 10 spaces. And the and it's faster by the lawn way than like 15. Though most of the time you do want to go the lawn way. Okay, this one I won the last time. I'll see what happens this time though. This one I just look at the last can. Moment I see the last can get knocked down, I stop it and hope for the best. Problem is, it's kind of random whether or not I'll go up, so that time I did not beat him. I just prefer that over actually getting hit, because once it gets to like that, he could literally hit you at any point. Because the chain shop does have random movement, it can sometimes go really fast. Alright. Peach is now... Okay, that actually puts Peach in the lead in terms of the star race. But if I get the shortcut, that'll put me back in the lead. Alright. I'm just gonna go for 10. Nothing else. Might bite me in the butt, but who knows. Let's see. Let's just do this. Alright. This dice block is pretty broken. I like it. Ooh. They updated it. I'm gonna still get this. Because it is better for this board simply due to the fact that you might want to avoid star-stealing flowers. Alright. Going for the lawn seed. Oh, of course. The one time I want to go to Bowser, it doesn't want me to do that. Well, that works out, because now we can get a star-stealing flower. Or not. Actually, I don't care. This is still really late in the game. It's good that I at least plant something here. The next time I land here, I can get another star-stealing flower. But at this point, I do want to try planting more of those. Because then I can get more stars quickly. Alright. He's gonna lose some coins. That one's off the board, which is good. We still have to upgrade our others as well. That's one thing we've almost forgotten about. Oh, this one again. Whoa! Jeez, you could get some big height on this. My only strategy for this is just spin near the middle, hope they knock themselves out. He kind of just fell off. I didn't even push him off. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Twice I've played this today, twice I've won it, which is good. I need the minigame wins. In case you're wondering, it only counts minigame wins, not necessarily coins won from minigames. Because... Which is funny, because at some point I thought it was not going to be me that won the minigames, but apparently it is based off of other stuff. Of course, they do still more or less have the same idea. They only count minigames at the end of the turn. Because of that, I got a feeling that the coin blocks or whatever, they don't count either. They seem to really like that slide, by the way. Okay, I want to check if I'm close enough to this one so I can snipe it. It's 8, 9. Well, since I don't want to land on it more, I'm going to go item and go for 9. Gotta make sure that this is correct, otherwise it'll be really bad if I mess that up. Okay, I need to be careful. I've made this mistake quite a few times. I need to actually plant a star-stealing flower here. Here we go. Doing it slower just to make sure I actually plant the right plant I want. So here we go. Massive star-stealing flower on the board now. In the original version of the game, you want to get as many of these as you can, because then... Ooh, wow. It immediately paid off right off the bat. Bye-bye. Say goodbye to your star, Mr. Waluigi. Now you can see how busted this can be. Which is why this is a good strategy and why I do it, because... At first you need to get a lot of normal stars, but once you get the ability to plant star-stealing flowers, that's basically how you win this board. The last time, though, I was not getting lucky with them landing on it. I think they only landed on it once, but that time they landed on it early, which is good because now we could potentially get another one. Anyways, this amazing game comes back again. Best minigame from Mario Party 5 in general. Alright. Going all the way around there. Oh wow! They all actually fell off this time. They usually survive longer than that. Okay, well, I'll take that. They kind of just handed me that win. I think they all literally got stuck. Since the pattern is sort of random, they couldn't deal with that random pattern, so it was pretty much unlucky for them. Okay. Well, that Star Steal puts me in a big lead now over them. I still will need a good amount of stuff to win. Ooh. Alright, so Peach is forced to Bowser. But she has low coins. This is actually bad for her, because if she loses 20, she could miss out on a star altogether. Especially if she uses this triple dice right now, and loses the next minigame. Ideally, it's not a double and Peach wins, because then that would be bad. Of course, the last time I said that, of course, the worst happened. Okay, good. He did not land on that, so he does not get a flower. Meanwhile, let's see what I get. That's a happening space, I think. No. Okay, never mind. Okay, I did not want to land on that one. It wasn't the one I wanted, though. Let's see. Same roll as me. Wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I did not check if my coin-stealing plant is there. I think it's gone. I feel like I can win this on the one side. The problem is I've not been the one at all. In case you're wondering, I'm always aggressive in this. I just try and get as many fruit down as possible, because that puts pressure on them. Oh, I need to stop pounding Mario right now. Okay, good. Barely got her. I like how they still get stunned, but instead of staying in the barrel after it lands on them, the coconut also breaks the barrel, which I like that. They added that as a really cute effect. Alright, so Peach using the triple dice block would actually be bad for her right now, but because it's AI, she's gonna do that. Good. Denied double. And that's enough for the star. Good. So she actually missed out on a star. This is gonna put her really far behind now. Well, actually, since she has more stars than everyone, she's still in a good spot. The problem is now she's missed out on a star. That is the thing you need to try and avoid on this board, because every time you miss a star, it takes a long time to go back, so... Rip, Peach, by the way. Alright. None of these plants I want, by the way. Well, they're both from Mario, too. Jeez. He has some good plants. That, I think, probably landed on one. Nope, okay. Same space as Mario, actually. I keep on thinking I land on one. Ooh, again! Okay, I'll take that. Lesser, coins to pay, which means more star-stealing flowers for me. Alright. And bam! So yeah, Bowser was actually bad for Peach there. She got the shortcut, but she didn't actually get the Bowser. That's the bad part with... Whoa, that was close. I think my best idea on how to avoid them is to straight up just move as fast as I possibly can. Because that'll allow me to avoid them a bit easier, usually. You better not go for me, Mario. Oh. See, that's what I mean. If the moment they go for you, you get screwed. But if you can bait them into going for each other, you can usually beat them easily. That's the only RNG, though. At least I still got something, so I didn't do terrible. Problem is, Peach has more coins, but that's a little late for her now. She's already past the star. So, yeah. She's gonna punish Waluigi. This is similar to the other game, except instead of picking on me all the time, like she did last time, she picked on Waluigi all the time. Like the other CPUs did. I don't know why, but they just do not like him. I don't know what is with Peach and Waluigi, but it seems like he really does not like him. So I believe he's received a cursed dice block almost every other time. In fact, in the last game, the 2 cursed dice blocks that were used, Waluigi received both of them. So they are really brutalizing him, in my opinion. Also, I don't know what happened to Waluigi. I think he's... Oh yeah, that's right. I took one of his stars. Yeah, that's right. Since Waluigi lost a star, he's at a pretty big disadvantage. Alright. Of course, it doesn't help when I get low rolls like that. Okay, well, I guess he does have that, so... Basically, we both got crappy rolls, so we're kind of even with each other. Playing against Peach again. Quicksand catch, this time on the free side, which means we'll probably get the most coins. The problem is, be kind of tricky to get them all. Alright. Alright, I got one. The problem is, it could be kind of tricky to get the coin bags. In the original Mario Party 2, this used to be just an individual coin game. Each individual player got money, but they changed that so that it's actually based off of the team. Oh, come on, Pete. Of course I couldn't deny her from getting that. And Waluigi falling out at the end. I would have also fallen out at the end, too, but at least she didn't get it. Alright. We beat her in that, which is good. Alright. Beyond the stuff that's happened, this is actually a slightly tighter game than I expected this time. Lesser plants in the board, but more stuff overall. So again, she does not want to go to Bowser. In fact, if she does right now, she's gonna once again skip the star. Let's see what she gets. Nope, not this time. Okay, she is given another chance. That makes sense. So she gets enough coins for the star. But does not get any plants, thank goodness. She didn't have enough for a star-stealing plant anyway, though, so her AI would not have planted one. I think the AI need around 50 to 70-ish coins before it'll plant a star-stealing plant every time. That's just my assumption, which means if Waluigi landed on one, he would automatically plant it just because of how many coins he has. Alright. Maybe a better roll this time? Not really better, but I guess it's better than the last one. By the way, why would we ever reject the star on this board? I feel like it'd be dumb to do that. In case you're wondering what the imbalance of is for the original, it's simply because of the way the board is set up. If you do not win a lot of minigames, losing 10 coins at the end means you need 30 coins to get a star, which means it's actually really, really difficult to get a star at the beginning. Most of the time, everybody just straight up doesn't get one. In this one, it's much rarer, but as you saw, well, it has happened to me before. And like I said, that was not fun when that happened. Ooh, the cool one. I like this one. Ah! Hit me. That's the one thing I don't like about the save, is when you miss one of the side blocks, it becomes really hard to win. And yet, I almost beat Waluigi anyways. We were neck and neck at the end. At least we got the second place, which is not terrible, but he does get the minigame win from us, which is a bit annoying. Alright. I need to plant some star-stealing flowers, so I'd really like to go to the bottom, but I wouldn't mind going up either. The problem is I really do want to actually go to the bottom this time, because I want to plant some flowers, of course. Can't do that if I go to Bowser, can I? Oh, he's picking the lawn one. Got it. Oh, and this again. Looks like these have become a bit rarer in the recent. Because in the last board we did, there was multiple hidden blocks found everywhere. They're literally popping up left and right. I'm getting so many low rolls. Which is why I really need this mushroom so I can go slightly faster and actually maybe catch up to them. Because If I keep getting this, they will catch up to me. Especially with that 10 of Waluigi's. Ideally, Waluigi just goes to Bowser right here, because I don't want him, because I believe he'll land on a plant down there, or if he doesn't. So just go to Bowser so I can get the plant myself, please, maybe? Ah, of course not. Alright, well, that means I won't actually go down there if I reach there first. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I forgot, I already planted one. Never mind. He'll lose coins, which is good. Unfortunately, it goes away. So I'll have to get there kind of fast. Alright. Obviously, I'm going to use the mushroom so I can take the shortcut and get... Ooh, this is the ice one. There are so many different patterns. It's crazy. These patterns heavily affect how the game actually works, because with the side ones, oh, she made a big mistake at the end and that cost her the tie. Which is good. I don't want them getting any more coins than they need to. That one's not too bad to win. Usually I just wait for them to kill each other and then we kind of have a showdown. Most of the time, though, it usually ends up as a two-way tie. That time, since she made a mistake, though, you can see I was trying to hit her multiple times. Part of the reason is, yeah. Is simply because if she were to make a mistake, then I would get... Alright. As funny as it is, I want to force Bowser here because, like I said, the Bowser route is quicker. And to make it easier, I think I should buy a triple dice set. Oh, no. Okay, I guess there isn't much to swamp, but this could be bad if it takes one of my stars. Okay, coins. And they're given to me! Oh, thank you. Mario being an absolute gentleman to me and just handing over 30 of the coins gives me an even bigger coin lead and gives us a Star Student Flower. So technically the first time I've actually gotten something out of Chance Time. Classic. We get lucky from it. The first time we actually matters. Oh wait, I said I wanted to do the other one. Right, okay. Bit of a mistake, but I could just use this for a 10 anyway, so I don't care. There's only one seed map, meaning do we finally have a learner? Oh. That ominous voice, by the way, that he talks about. Well, there we go. Oh, we actually got a lucky space anyway, going this way. That's not bad. We can use one. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna use that first, I think. So I can maybe save my custom dice to guarantee 2 plants. Okay, he's missed this one, and the other one as well, which is good. I could plant stars later here. And he's actually landed on Mario's, which is ideal. He needs to lose coins at some point anyway. And this needs to go away. Unfortunately, it did not. Okay. So one more time and it goes away. Alright, and 1v3 again. 1v3s have been coming up an awful lot lately. And this one. Oh great, this is the imbalanced one. I did not see if it was a double. I think it wasn't. Yeah, the one usually cheats this. Okay, he's kind of just staying to one side. This is giving us a bit of hope. Yeah, he's missed a bag. Oh, wow. For once, that wasn't actually imbalanced. In fact, we were pretty close to him that time. Simply because he stuck to one side. That still got him an awful lot of coins, though. And he still beat us by a little bit, but it wasn't by much, which is good. Alright, so that was... So I was right about that. That was not a double. In case you're wondering why I mentioned that I wanted to go to the to Bowser, is I've already mentioned Bowser path is shorter in this. So it actually will give you more stars overall if you go that way versus the other way, which is also partially how they beat me the last time, because they went that way all the time and I didn't even get to go there once. Classic. He's gonna immediately plant this. Alright, ideally Peach lands here. I have custom dice, so I myself should be safe as long as I play it properly. Alright, now we have... We're gonna use Mushroom first. Hi? Of course not. Don't think I got in the lucky space. In fact, I might have gotten Bowser, but... Nobody's landed on Bowser yet, which means I could get an extra star from that. And I also got a free item from it anyway. That'll be a one I can use on a freebie if I need to. Oh, nope! Barely avoided it! Okay. That's honestly better for me right now. Okay. Who do I actually curse? That's the question. Do I, ignore that, or do I curse someone? I don't know who to use on that. Okay, good. Removes that. Means he has less coins again. Oh, but he can steal again, unfortunately. This is a doubler. With all 4 players, thankfully it's not your game this time, so I guess it... What I'm saying is I'm glad it's not Castaways. Unfortunately, it is Hot Road Jump, which I haven't won once yet. I was about to say, I was going fast for a long time. What the heck? I was about to say, they were lasting so long. By the way, longest they ever last, 71. Also first win. Well, that was a really important time to win that, because that was also a doubler, which means we get a even bigger coin lead now. I think we might have this time. Though the problem is, I could still get really unlucky with bonus stars. I think I'm going to use my double block first, honestly. I don't see a reason to use a cursed dice block yet. Also, that means Waluigi's getting an item. And it's Warp Block! Oh, frit me. Well, yeah, I definitely am using this now. Because if he switches with me, he'll straight up steal my star. I can't have that. Thankfully, we go before him, so as long as our double doesn't do terrible... I almost kind of want to use my custom dice slot to make sure, but I'm close enough to where I think I will avoid it. Ooh, Peach is losing a star. Okay. Mario back in this now. The problem is I haven't purchased a lot of coins, so I really need a big roll. Oh, wow. This seems very familiar. Peach winning duels again. But she loses a star, which is probably more dreadful for her. Okay. Fortunately, we have not put a lot of star-stealing plants down, but it is what it is. I definitely need a double dice set. I think more, because, again, double dice can give me more than a custom dice does. Ooh, he's upgrading it. This is smart. If he gets his to be landed on, then that is bad for us. Because then he will win. But if he gets around fast enough, I might win then. Ideally, nobody lands on those. Because if we keep it normal, then it'll win. Alright, good. We got what I wanted, which is good. We reached the spot I wanted. And this allows us to get another item. Which I believe I did have enough for. Yep. In fact, we think we made it to the... Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna mash. Doesn't really matter what I get. The normal way, I get extra coins and star-stealing plants. Bowser, which just happened right there, means I get another star, which is actually ideal because... Honestly, I think it's really late for there to be star-stealing now. Oh, if you switch with me, that's gonna be amazing. Ah, of course not. Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. If he had switched with me, he would have lost coins. That would have been really nice, actually, for once, if he switched with me. Of course it doesn't happen this time. Alright. What are we gonna get? Oh, this one. I like this one. This is another really good one. This is a tight mashing game, but I like it. It's a really easy game to win most of the time. Problem is, it does get tiring after a while. But, as you can see, it's pretty easy to get. Easy. Alright. Think we may have a comfortable minigame lead, but I'm not sure. In Master, it could literally go to anyone, so who knows what will happen with that. That being said, we do have a very comfortable lead. We're about to get another star, and honestly, I think it's good that I'm getting custom dice box, because I want to control my rolls, so I do not ever land on these. Because if that happened, then my lead would be gone. So, going to Bowser was actually probably the best thing that could have happened to me. Mario can potentially catch me, though, because of his extra star things, but he'll need bonus stars to beat me. And even then, I don't think he has a lot. Based off of what I found out, I think it's even for the red star. Nobody has Bowser Space Star, and I think it's kind of even Stevens when it comes to the up base star. Let's see. Of course it's 10 away. Gosh dang it me. Alright, well I have to take the slightly safer route of getting an 8. Oh wait, no. Wait, I could take Bowser and get another free star. The problem is I could lose my star as well. Do I really do that again? Honestly, I feel like it's still the best play, though. Honestly, the Bowser Space Star even existing in the game really changes how we play in this now, because before this existed, we wanted to avoid it all the time. There was no reason to land on here at all. Now there's actually a reason to. Okay, good. That's ideal, because now they can lose coins instead of me. Which is perfect, and usually his minigames have been pretty easy to win, for the most part. Okay. I'm glad I said that and it didn't give us the random game, because there is a random minigame in there as well, I think. Wow, H sure does not know what she is doing. Okay, good. They're losing coins. That's what I want. Think I'm gonna be the lone survivor here, unless something happens. Oh, that's a decent range. Oh, it could have gotten me there, but this is one of the easier ones. When I first played this a long time ago, I did not know what to do. Nice. So only they lost coins, so that was actually beneficial for me to get. That's what I ideally wanted the last time, instead of losing 1 star, was the Bowser minigame, because then they lose coins instead of me. And yes, that was on purpose, because now I have the Bowser Space Star, for sure. Remember, the last time I did that, I won the game because of that, so I am not afraid to do that again. Burn style, ooh. This is a bad one, usually. Because when it goes fast, it can be very difficult to dodge. It's basically the harder version of Hot Rope Jump, and you can also move during it. But at first, it's pretty straightforward. It's later when it becomes really difficult, because it just goes really fast. Okay, well, even though I got hit, Peach saved it for me anyway. Thank you very much, Peach. That was actually a good time to win that. I do not mind that at all, honestly. And I'm about to get another star. Mario has no chance of getting another. Alright. Good. Peach actually avoided that. I want her to avoid this now. Do not want Mario to have another star. That is more or less fine, because if she loses it, it won't matter. Mario getting that would be terrible. I feel like I just jinxed myself. Let's see. Did he land on boost space? Nope. Okay, so he's not getting one right now. But he might get one later. If I'm quick enough, I can actually probably get another item on top of this. So I'm definitely going for the 10 on this. Unless it gives me a lucky space, then I won't. But yeah, I'm definitely using this. Oh, wait, no. I'm glad I let you back out, because I do not want to use the cursed dice block right now. Ooh. And you can back out on that as well, which is nice. See, I knew it. I knew it was going to be 10 away. Okay. I'm actually going to go for the lucky space. Screw it. Lucky space on the farthest corner, which is the spot I'm aiming for, is 8 away. Okay. Initially, I wanted to go for 9 to give me a better chance of getting another item so I can get the item star as well, but, hasn't really worked out right now. Okay. I have a lead. I just need to keep it now. The only other person who's close to me, Waluigi, has no chance of winning this game. Good, I did not want the star one. I want the actual item. That's more important right now. Yep, it's time for Waluigi. Meanwhile, he's gonna use the triple and guarantee himself a star. As long as he doesn't get too big, he shouldn't get another star, but who knows. Alright. For not planning a lot of star-stealing flowers, this board sure went a lot better the second time around. But you never know, both stars can still screw this over. Alright. Where's he going? Okay. Doesn't really matter. I don't think he's getting anything anyway. Yeah. Didn't get the plant. Okay, there's no star-stealing plant at the beginning, which is what I thought. So I could safely use my mushroom, and that could give me a high chance of getting that. Ooh. The random one again. Alright. Some of these other things have been fairly lightly. I'm just gonna hide by the stump and pray. And just like I said, this is random. This is a complete random game. Because all of his choices are random. If he misses a couple of times, then it becomes easier to win. Because assuming they at least split one way, then by default, he loses. But if he gets at least a couple, that's when the RNG really kicks in. He's not gotten me. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. So now they could potentially... I'm just gonna mash randomly. Okay, I know I've won because he pits the stump. I pit the stump. He did not. There we go! I was wondering when we would win that. This does try to disguise itself like a skill game, but in the end it's completely random. I don't know what it's favored for, because it really just depends on how many people you catch. If you catch people early, then one has a good chance of winning this. The thing that makes it balanced is more or less the fact that the free always have a chance to win it. Even when they're down to one, they can still win it. That's what makes it a really good skill game. Part of the problem is, in the end, it is just a random game. Alright. Oh my gosh, he got very terrible rolls. Mario just did. It's good, because I don't want him to go to Bowser, but also it wouldn't benefit him anyway. Let's see. So, of course, he doesn't go there. I did not see. Okay, it's not... I'm just gonna mushroom and see what happens, honestly. I'm not sure if it matters what I get, but all I really wanted to get this for was to just get an item. What do I actually want, though? I'm gonna pick this. This is safer. Because again, like I said, I need this to ensure I don't land on the star-stealing plant, because then that will ruin my game. Ooh. Okay, there are extra seeds, so... we could still go bottom. Nope! Of course not. Okay, so now, if we don't get him, which we didn't, we want to force a 1 here so we don't lose coins from him. That's not what I wanted there. Well, I guess I could force a Bowser space again, but right now I have no good spaces to force. I'd much rather force a 1 and just ensure that I don't lose a lot of coins. This will just ensure I keep a good coin lead against them. Beyond that, I honestly don't have anything else. Just make sure to use an item. In fact, I might be better using the cursed dice block. But anyways, we get the random game again. I only just watched the Golden Goombas. Only got 4 there. Because they're master, they tend to catch the golden Goombas a lot easier too, though. That makes it even more random, because they literally choose where they go. That's what makes it so random. Okay, we've beaten Waluigi again, which is about the same result we get last time, but yeah. Again, this is supposed to be sort of a skill minigame. At least that's what the game wants it to be. But, as you noticed, it's completely random who wins. And then a little bit of skill for the timing, but that's about it. Alright. Actually, wait. I just realized something. If I have less than 10 to go to the star, then I could just get another star. That would make it even better. I don't think I do, though. That's why I was initially considering getting a triple dice set, because then that would give me a high chance of getting another star, but I don't need it necessarily. Let's see. Of course. It seems like every time I get close to it, it's always 11 to the star. Just barely can't get it. Well, I want to keep a good coin lead, especially if Peach gets a lot of coins. So, for safety, we're going to use this. And force a 1, which is probably the thing you wouldn't want to do. But if I force a higher roll, I'll just get Bowser. I don't want him right now. If I had extra turns, I could just do it. But the problem is I didn't want to do it. Okay, Waluigi's tied with us. That's perfectly fine. I don't care. Because my opponents wouldn't get the Bowser space then. And we get a minigame to end it off right at the end. Just to draw this out a bit more. Oh, this is the bad one. I guess not a bad one. It is skill-based. It's just really hard to win. Jeez, Peach almost ran right into that. Mario ran into that. Alright. Goodness, they immediately died. Easy. The hardest part of it is when you get stuck, but... Alright. Good. Well, that keeps them from getting a coin lead. Assuming I've been counting correctly, yes, it'll... If the Bowser star comes out, it'll be me and Waluigi to have it, which means my main opponents want... Ooh! This is a first. Oh, they changed this. The heck? This used to be just mash L and R, and now they changed it. I think you just have to watch the thing on the side. That's about it. That looked really close, though. I haven't played this in a while, so I don't know. In case you're wondering, you just want to do big pumps all together. That's all. Alright. Who's winning it this time? Let's see what the first bonus is. Oh, this is the random one. I got a decent amount, but I don't know if I have this one. Oh, I do. Okay, well, that gives me a little bit more of a comfortable gap. Now they need 2 stars to catch me. Oh, the random one. I don't have this one, I think. I think I've rolled too much. Yeah, it's Waluigi. He's the weak one, so that doesn't matter, which means I think I've won this. Ooh, which bonus? I believe this is me, but it could also be someone else. My guessing either Mario or Waluigi has it, if it's not me. Nope, it's me. Okay. I could tell immediately. It was mainly because I won that one minigame there. And I didn't get dueled on at all, which really changed a lot of stuff. Okay. Well, I've won this. And we get to see plants appear, which is cool. I like what they added with this. Because this wasn't available in the original. They just straight up have you just announced the winner and nothing else. In this one, they made it better. And an to you too, Yoshi. Oh, look at that. He's holding a block, too. First place. I knew you had it in you, Yoshi. Congratulations. You managed to clinch the win while pocketing plenty of coins. Yep. Second place. That was amazing effort, Mario. Look at poor Peach. She's getting attacked. She's about to get eaten by a plant. You found more hidden blocks than anyone else. You ranked first in luck. Third place, Waluigi kept on fighting throughout. You headed on a lot of event spaces, so he had the event star. I hope you had a good strawberry harvest. Peach comes in fourth, a solid effort all on. To tell you, Dice Wheel is higher than anybody else. Hope you're not too tuckered out from all that walking. They could have won that one. What a wild ride. Without further ado, let's check some file results. Actually, it was a landslide. They didn't even come close to me this time. It's crazy, I couldn't... They beat me by a landslide the first time, and then the second time I get it. Alright, let's see here. So we beat both the minigame and coin stars, so we have those for sure. We used, we bought most items by 5. We have this one, which we got. Peach had the running star, as you saw. Oh, Luigi had the slowpoke star. Peach had the red star, so if this had come up and a bad one, like this one, I think Peach would have won, but of course, that was very unlikely to happen. Waluigi had the most event spaces, she got that star, and sure enough, I was right. Me and Waluigi had the Bowser space star. Yes, there is a star for Grady on a Bowser space. And for some reason, there's a thing for the amount of stickers used, but that only really plays into if you play this with friends, because then it would be interesting, but honestly, they would never make a star for that. But anyways, that was cool. For once, we actually destroyed them pretty bigly, too. Alright. Again, in case you're wondering why the level may not be higher necessarily or something else, it's actually proper, by the way. Okay. There we go. Well, we won that. It's nice. So only 2 more boards left and the challenge will be complete. Now, the challenge will probably continue in the future. I have been noted that there are DLC boards. If there are ever DLC boards, we will have to do those as well for the challenge. Again, same rules apply. I have to do it with Master Difficulty AI and other stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets extras. Okay, so in case you're wondering what our progression is, we have 3 victory photos, each with Master AI. Then our encyclopedia, we have quite a few stuff. I like how there's icons that tell you which character is in which game. In case you're wondering, that encyclopedia is one thing I want to try and fill out. So, with that in mind, I think we're going to go to the shop this time around and try and fill out the encyclopedia. That's my big focus with this. Alright, let's keep on filling this out. Fortunately, Toad is not a playable character in this, but it is what it is, I guess. Obviously, I'm not going to go to buy all of these because that would be kind of hard to do and also kind of random, but if you watch my live streams, I might show these off later. Who knows? I think I actually almost have all of these. Okay, only a few left, which means with our next finish of a board, we will have the encyclopedia completed. In case you're wondering why I'm not purchasing extra stickers instead for multiplayer, it's simply because the encyclopedia looks the coolest. And I'm not doing mount minigames at all. This challenge is only for the boards. Oh, I did not want to do that. I was actually going to check the encyclopedia, but you know what? What I'll do is, to celebrate finishing the playthrough, I might do an alternate video. I do want to make a video on it where I just read through the entire encyclopedia. I think that would be cool. It'd be like a bonus episode, but beyond that, that is the end of Peach's birthday cake. This was a massive RNG fest, but thankfully we got lucky enough to do it on the second try, which I'm honestly glad with how that turned out. That could have been a lot worse, but glad we did that. It was also a lot quicker than Yoshi's Tropical Island, which helps out, because that one took like 150 to do. This one I finished easily in almost under an hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, really like you enjoyed, cut, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next board. Bye.